I hope that everybody's weekend was well as we dive into another story coming to you guys from Colombia. It's a story about a Colombia plane crash. Four children found alive in Amazon after 40 days. 40 days by Aof Walsh. Now, four children have been found alive after surviving a plane crash and spending weeks fending for themselves in Colombia's Amazon jungle. Y'all, I seen the plane riding over the Amazon. You got to get out on feet and actually go into that territory. You know what I'm saying? They had to do some real searching. These kids, this plane went down that took the pilot and the parents out in May. And now here we are. Everything just got figured out here in June. Colombia's president and the rescue of they said the rescue of the siblings, 13, 9, 4, and 1 was a joy to the whole country. The child's mother and two pilots were killed when their light aircraft crashed in the jungle on May 1st. May 1st till now, these kids been in the jungles fending for themselves with the help of the people, the local people. The missing children became the focus of a huge rescue operation involving dozens of soldiers and local people. President Gustavo Petro said finding the group was a magical day, adding they were alone. They themselves achieved an example of total survival, which will remain in history. It'll definitely go down in history. The children belong to the Hututo indigenous group. Mr. Pedro shared a photo of several members of the military indigenous community caring for the siblings who had said they've been missing for 40 days. One of the rescuers held a bottle up to the mouth of the smallest child, who was one, while another fed one of the other children with a mug with a spoon. A video shared by Colombia's Ministry of Defense showed the children being lifted into a helicopter in the dark above the tall trees of the jungle. They have been flown into the nation's capital, Bogota, where ambulances have taken them to the hospital for further medical assistance. So the kids are going straight to the medical center so that they can be checked out after being out there for 40 days. The children's grandparent, grandmother said that after the rescue, I'm excited, I'm grateful, and to the Mother Earth as well that they were set free. She said that the eldest of the four children had been used to looking after the other three as the mama worked, and that helped them survive. In the jungle, she gave them flour and cassava bread, any fruit in the bush. They know what they must consume, Miss Valerie said in footage obtained by EVN. So that's another example to us, too. What will our children do in a lot of these scenarios? We don't know what to tell them to eat and not to eat. Kids get hungry, start tearing on stuff and eating on stuff. I don't think that people in this country are accustomed to that. The Sanaa 206 aircraft the children and their mother had been traveling on before the crash was flying from Aracura in Amazon's province to San Jose del Gavira when it issued a Mayday alert due to an engine failure. Woo! Woo! Oh man. The bodies of three adults were found at the crash site by the army, but it appeared that children had escaped the wreckage and run into the rainforest to find some help. A massive search began in May. They found things that were left behind by the children, small footprints. The indigenous people joined the search, and helicopter broadcast a message from the children's grandparent, recorded in the Hututu language, urging them to stop moving to make them easier to locate. So they did all that they could really to find these kids. I like to come with some positivity because you never know. There's so much bad stuff that go on. At least you know that these kids got found. There's other kids that I know are still missing all around the world. But it's good to have a story where they actually found them. It's nationwide. Why we not finding these children? Because that's how we should be when it comes to the kids. The president came under criticism last month when he tweeted a tweet published on his account mistakenly announced that children had been found. So he did not have the proper information. He erased the tweet the next day saying the information which is often had been given by Colombia's child welfare agency could not be confirmed. So I gotta be careful what you tweet out. But the children were found, and I'm glad that know that this happened. So y'all let me know what y'all thoughts are on the story. Four children have been found alive after surviving a plane crash. Super traumatic. No, none of us. I don't know if you're a viewer might you survived a plane crash. Y'all let me know. But I'm pretty sure a lot of us haven't been through this. So let me know what y'all thoughts are on this. Like, how would you feel? You know what I'm saying? How did you feel in these kids' circumstance? And they were out in the jungle, Amazon. So there's no telling what was out there. We worried about. I used to be worried about a dog catching my ass. Like you got to worry about all other kind of shit catching you out there in that jungle. It's the N.y.a show. Let me know your thoughts on the story as always. Appreciate y'all. See you next time.